Turn the lights out so you fall off the stage.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sarah said to turn out the lights so you...
I need to be outside. Come on, everybody, gonna party tonight.
Take a ride, pretty baby, gonna hold on tight.
Gonna take you on a trip over hill and dale. You'll scream and wail. It's a 1950s rock and roll fairy tale. Ooh, daddy-o.
Do-wop, way,
Everybody sing it.
Do-wop, way,
Everybody shout it.
Do-wop,
What's the word for the bird? Come on, everybody, gonna shake it tonight.
gotta dance with my baby, gotta cuddle up tight.
Gonna stomp, gonna stroll over hill and dale. You'll scream and wail. It's a 1950s rock and roll fairy tale. Let's go, daddy-o.
Do-wop, way,
Everybody sing it.
Do-wop, way,
Everybody shout it.
Do-wop,
What's the word for the bird? A red cake, a basket, a tisket, a tasket. Good golly, Miss Molly, she's one cool dolly. Getting her kicks today. She's on her way.
do-wop, way,
Everybody sing it.
Do-wop, way,
Everybody shout it.
Do-wop,
What's the word for the bird? Word for the bird. Everybody sing it.
way, good.
Do what we're flying.
Okay, people will clap. Give them a second to clap and then the lights will go.
The girls on the bottom go through the curtain, don't go through where they're taking out the couch.
Sofa's out there. They need to be out there. We need to be ready to go out there. They need to take care of that.
Buzz, you're out on the couch before the lights
Yeah,
come on.
they're taking way too long to get ready.
Guys, you gotta be out quicker.
They got to speed
We
that
waited
up.
too long.
I'm
Okay,
trying.
here we go.
I do it while I'm running in the hall.
Kay, if you have shorts under your poodle skirt, just take it off right there and hand it to somebody. Tell them to put it back in.
Oh, I am. I'm taking it off like while I'm running back down that hall.
No,
Don't run down, that's what I'm saying.
Or walking quickly.
no,
No,
just
I'm saying just take it off right there.
Okay.
Leave it, make sure your slippers and your robes on the pop cabinet. Take it off right there, hand it to somebody, say, go put this in my spot, and come right out.
Okay. Hey, would you folks mind quieting down? We're trying to watch TV here. Yeah, we don't come into your living room and make a racket now, do we? Now let's see what's on.
Mom, Auntie, after I finish emptying the dishwasher, can I go outside and play with my hula hoop?
We've already seen this episode. Find something new. This looks good. It's one of those musical shows. Look, it's Andy Williams.
Mom, Aunt, I finished with the dishes. Can I go outside now and play with my hula hoop? It's such a beautiful day.
But there's so much TV to watch. Now, where did that newfangled remote control go?
Wow, the pause button really works. What did you say this thing is called? It's Xena Space Command Remote Control. The one these folks have only changes channels, but this one is special. There's all sorts of things. Like freezing the action? Exactly, and that gives us a chance to explain
Stella,
all-
stand on the side of Amanda.
all these nice people what right, folks. This is the home of the Hoods. The Hoods spend most of their time on their couch in front of their black and white TV set.
Okay, we have to slow down so Stella can stay on. Keep up with you.
Boy, some popcorn sure would taste good.
They live with their daughter, Little Red Riding Hood. Fine, I'll make you some. They're too lazy to make it themselves. Boy, my family really is from Louisville. Poor Little Red. She has lazy parents and she suffers from all the problems of being the youngest child. There are other children? Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot.
Justin is definitely a dreamboat. The cutest prince in the kingdom.
Nah, Jason is much cuter. He's the most. Meet Little Red Riding Hood's older sisters, Big Green Riding Hood and Medium Purple Riding Hood.
Anyway, Justin would never marry you. You're too much of a brain.
Well, Jason wouldn't even ask you out on a date. I don't think he's into weightlifting.
If you ask me, Frank's the cutest. And he's the only one who's not stuck up. Boys, boys, you can't live without boys, boys. You can't live without them, boys, boys. They like to poke fun. But still, I'm gonna get me one.
I want a boy who is brilliant and bright.
I want a boy who is strong.
I want a boy who is tender and kind and will serenade all night long.
Boys, boys, you can't live without boys, boys. You can't live without a dumb and clingy as a hamburger bun. But still, I'm gonna get me one. I want a boy who's got muscles galore.
I want a boy with a brain. I want a boy who caresses my hand while we walk down Lover's Lane.
Boys, boys, you can't live without boys, boys. You can't live without a rude and fussy as a children of blood. But still, I'm gonna get me one.
I want the biceps, the fine work of art. Who cares about biceps? He's got to be smart.
Stop all the chatter, his look shouldn't matter.
Long as he's got heart.
Till death do us part. Boys, boys, you can't live without boys, boys. You can't live without them. Boys are nasty, we should be on the run. But still, I'm gonna get me one. Someday I'm gonna get me one. Boys, boys, made to annoy. Boys, boys, like a wind-up toy. Someday I'm gonna get me, really gonna get me. Someday I'm gonna get me one. I think.
Well, I think that's about all you need to know to get the story started. If you get confused, just call us and we'll hit the trusty pause button and explain everything.
Greetings, fair subjects. I, King. What is it?
You have to be introduced, dear. You can't just start talking.
Why, of course. Fetch the narrators.
I can't, Your Majesty. They're on break.
I beg your pardon?
They're in the narrator's union, Your Majesty. They get a 10-minute break after every scene.
Well, perhaps you could introduce me.
I could try, Your Majesty. Ladies and gentlemen,
Great king.
I give you a great king, a great humanitarian, a dear friend of mine, and a man who needs no introduction.
Quite right, quite right.
Greetings, fair subjects. I stand before you as your king.
And a man who needs no introduction.
Yes, I stand before you as your unintroduced king to make an announcement of great importance. Be sure you pick up milk when you go to the store.
Here.
I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not sure that's the right piece of paper.
Oh, here it is.
Excellent. Why don't you make the announcement, Your Majesty?
Can I really? Why, thank you, Your Excellency. The King and Queen of Witchwood Underoos decree this day that their 3 sons, Strong Prince Justin, Wise Prince Jason, and
Here I am, Mom!
Loud Prince Frank, are of age to be married.
So, my sons, the time has come for you to choose your brides. Have you any ideas, or should we place personal ads in the Kingdom Daily News?
Ooh, how about Rapunzel? She has her own pad and you never have to pay for a haircut. Or Goldilocks. I hear she's a whiz at making porridge just right.
No, I, Strong Prince Justin, who lifted the great boulder of Ragu, who wrestled with the mighty crocodile in the river Ouse, who bench pressed my own mother, will use my amazing physical prowess to woo fair Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding
Hold
Hood?
on 1 second. Laura, when Luke walks up to the boys, you walk up with him, okay?
Okay.
Don't interrupt me, lady. To woo fair Red Riding Hood
Do you want us to
for
keep
my bride.
going?
Yes.
Red Riding Hood? What's so great about her?
Not so fast, my brother. For I, wise Prince Jason, who won the Math Olympics at the age of 3, who at the age of 6 graduated from college, and who this very morning won the Nobel Prize for economics, will use my astonishing intellect to woo fair Red Riding Hood for my bride.
But Red Riding Hood doesn't even ride. In fact, she doesn't even wear a hood. You should just call her Little Red.
What about you, Frank?
Okay, guys, hold on. Sorry. We gotta try this just because it's one of our last rehearsals. Laura, when you're introducing the princes, that's when I want you to walk up, and Tommy, you'll jump out behind Laura and get to where you are now.
Yeah, I got you.
No, go over and do it. I want to see it. Yeah, go back to that point. Just start announcing the princes.
So what's happening is when you're coming out, we don't hear what she's saying. It was good when you come out and stand in front of her.
Strong Prince Justin, Wise Prince Jason, and
Here I am, Mom!
Loud Prince Frank are of age to be married.
So, my sons, the time has come for you to choose your brides. Have you any ideas, or should we place personal ads in the Kingdom Daily News?
Ooh, how about Rapunzel? She has her own pad and you never have to pay for a haircut.
Or Goldilocks. I hear she's a whiz at making porridge just right.
No, I, Strong Prince Justin, who lifted the great boulder of Ragu, who wrestled with the mighty crocodile in the river Ouse, who bench pressed my own mother, will use my amazing physical prowess to woo fair Red Riding Hood for my bride.
Red Riding Hood? What's so great about her?
Not so fast, my brother. For I, wise Prince Jason, who, let's see, won the Math Olympics at the age of 3, who graduated from college at the age of 6, and who this very morning won the Nobel Prize,
Okay, when you're saying that, Kyle, bring it out.
who this very morning won the Nobel Prize for economics, will use
Keep it out. Oh, okay, so you're
will use my astonishing intellect to woo fair Red Riding Hood for my bride.
But Red Riding Hood doesn't even ride. In fact, she doesn't even wear a hood. They should just call her Little Red.
What about you, Frank?
Well, I'm not really keen on getting married or anything, but I suppose if she's good enough for Wise Justin and Strong Jason,
I'm strong. He's wise.
Right. Well, I suppose if she's good enough for my brothers, then she's good enough for me. So I, Loud Prince Frank, who eats waffles for breakfast every morning, takes the bus to school each day, and rides his Schwinn bicycle around the castle parking lot, will use my, well, I will woo Red Riding Hood, or just take her on a date.
But they can't all 3 woo Red Riding Hood. I mean, she have to have a different frill skirt for every suitor. She only has the one skirt.
But you have to admit, red really is her color. You were right, kind Sophie. We must find a way to choose which prince may court Miss Hood.
So we'll know who gets to woo Red Riding Hood.
Oh, Red Riding Hood.
Sorry.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, you're supposed to say
Weightlifting.
weightlifting competition.
Oh, we could have a weightlifting competition. We could all take the SATs.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think any of those is quite right for a fairy tale. What do you think, my dear?
I think this sounds like a job for certain someone I know. Yes. Out of the dark night.
But it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hush, she's on a roll.
Out of the dark night, flying on wings of magic, and possessing powers beyond those of any mere mortal. It's the fairy godmother. The fairy godmother. Would someone please send on the fairy godmother?
Sorry, Your Majesty. I was at Bridge Club. I didn't know you were going to be needing me today.
We have a problem, Fairy G.
The time has come for our sons to marry, but each desires to court the same lady.
Someone over gets to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Sorry.
Why, that's easy. Is this a fairy tale?
Take a look around. What do you think?
Well, then I must set 3 tasks for the princess to perform.
Does it have to be 3?
This is a fairy tale, young prince. Don't you know that things always comes in 3s in fairy tales? Goldilocks and the 3 bears, the 3 little pigs.
Snow White and the 3 dwarfs.
Precisely. So the brothers must succeed at 3 tasks. Whoever succeeds at all 3 will win the right to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
No, I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
I hate to rattle your cage, big brothers, but I allow Prince Frank will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Oh, what's this?
Wooing with a Red Riding Hood.
Oh, I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood. It's here I draw the line. Red Red will be mine. Red Riding Hood. No, I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood. I'll win her by design. Red Red will be mine.
Hey, I will win this contest, brothers, just you wait and see. And when that curtain finally falls, she'll have a date with me. Yes, I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood. I know come rain or shine, Widow Red will be mine. I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood. And when we wine and dine, Widow Red will be mine. Yes, I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood. And here's the bottom line, Widow Red will be mine.
She'll be mine. She'll be mine.
She'll be mine. Woo, 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 woo. Wooing Widow Red Riding Hood.
And so disperse. I will call to you when the first task is set.
Guys, give me the 50s looking walkout. Give me like the whole, you know how the greasers walk out? You know,
Give
in
us
the
a
race?
strut.
Yeah, strut
Strut off
out.
that stage.
You guys are the princes.
There you go.
Maybe the hand's not on the hip, but...
It's a shame. I have no idea how to set tasks. All I can do is watch Red Riding Hood in my crystal ball and hope that something comes up.
Thanks for the Snickers.
Did I hear a snicker? You don't think I can see my crystal ball? I assure you, it is the finest crystal, that 50 cents, and a trip to the 5 and dime can buy.
I'm the sweet little grandmother who lives in the woods. I'm an archetype.
What's an archetype? Really, brothers, you are exceptionally dull. An archetype is a character who has appeared over and over again throughout the history of literature.
Why, what a clever boy you are. Is that a Nobel Prize medal you're wearing?
It's only for economics, not like it's for peace or chemistry.
Good grandmother, we have come for your advice. We each wish to wed your granddaughter, Fair, Red Riding Hood.
Except me! I just want to go on a date with her.
But we don't know anything about her.
Can you tell us about her? Is she bright?
Is she strong?
How's her hearing?
Well, Red Riding Hood is a kind and gentle girl, as you must know, because after all, this is a fairy tale. But there may be some things you might not know about her. Let me see. She loves waffles for breakfast.
Did you know the average waffle has over 300 calories, most of them from carbohydrates and fat?
I once lifted a 500-gallon vat of waffle mix with one hand.
I love waffles for breakfast.
And she rides the bus to school in the morning.
In the future, the internal combustion engine will be replaced with the same technology used in flying saucers.
I can lift up the rear end of a bus with one hand and change the tire with the other.
I take the bus to school in the morning.
Okay, and she loves to ride her Schwinn bicycle.
Did you know Leonardo da Vinci may have come up with the idea for the bicycle as early as 1493?
I can bend a bicycle frame with my teeth.
I love riding my Schwinn bicycle.
That's only 3 things. Is there anything else you can tell us?
No, this is a fairy tale, and everything in a fairy tale has to come in threes.
Don't worry about it, guys. We got everything we need to know. Let's cut out and leave this old lady alone.
I wonder if I should have told them about my other 2 granddaughters, Red Riding Hood's sisters, and that one of them was the winner of the $64,000 question, and the other had won an Olympic gold medal in weightlifting. But they only asked about Red Riding Hood. Why would they care about her sisters?
Here's your popcorn, Auntie. Is there anything else I can do for you before I go outside and play with my hula hoop?
Go bake some cookies for your grandmother.
Why don't Big Green Riding Hood and Medium Purple Riding Hood ever bake any cookies? All they ever do is work out and study.
And get the door while you're at it. Ivy League college. We could send her off to boot camp. We can't send her off anywhere. We need her to deliver our cookie packages. And bake the cookies. And bring us popcorn.
There must be another way.
Who are you? More importantly, why are you standing in front of the TV?
I am the villainess of every fairy tale. I can make fair maidens sleep for hundreds of years or lock princesses in high towers. But my specialty is spoiling marriages and drag racing my 55 Chevy. I know you. You're the evil queen. At your service.
Stay over
But
there.
can you really help us?
Well, right at the edge of the arm of the couch. There you go. You're gonna stay there. Go
But
ahead.
can you really help us? They have a fairy godmother working for them.
Pickle. Fairy godmothers have no power over me. What would you have me do? Anything that will keep Red Riding from getting married. I can brew a potion to get her accepted into an Ivy League college.
That's no good.
I can give her a poisoned apple to make her want to go to boot camp.
That's no good either. We want her to stay here. We just don't want any of the princes to win the competition for her hand.
Jada, that was too early. When she's speaking, you can't come out. Go back in.
Should I say that again?
Yeah. And, Victoria, could you pick up that paper slid out too? On the floor.
Did that last time.
That's no good either. We want her to stay here. We don't want any of the princes to win the competition for her hand.
Then I shall. Can you guess what she's going to do next? I kind of wanted to go and see that part again. Or maybe I just let her go on to this fairy wonder. Foil the princess at every move. With me on the case, no one will succeed at any of the fairy godmother's tasks. The princess will fail right ahead this costume over. I am the queen of the neighborhood.
Yes.
I think it should be before you exit. Now do your walk off.
Miss Carrie Louise isn't. I don't know where she is.
Louise!
Victoria.
Was there anything wrong with her costume?
Yeah.
Where is she?
I'll go get her.
Olivia, you could yell at Sarah too. Sarah's back there. Should be better.
How do you think this sounds, Louise? Dear Jason, pay no attention to my sister, Little Red Riding Hood. She's a total drag in every way. Do you like it so much? I don't comment on the content of your packages, ma'am. I just make time deliveries and wear-bound shirts. Well, I don't like it. It's too much like my letter to Justin. I called Little Red boringly square. Mine gets better. You really should consider me. I raise my own cattle. And when I say raise, I mean I lift them over my head. Ow! Well, in my letter to Justin says, in my spare time, I enjoy calculating the value of pi to 1,000 digits, dabbling in Hegelian philosophy, and taking moonlit walks on the beach. Hey, no fair. My letter to Jason says, in my spare time, I enjoy breaking iron fans with my biceps, pulling loaded railway cars with my teeth, and taking moonlit walks on the beach.
Let me get this straight. You were in love with Prince Justin, and you're in love with Prince Jason.
That's right.
You do know your beloved is called Strong Prince Justin and Wise Prince Jason.
But Justin is so dreamy.
And Jason is so cool. I noticed neither one of you wrote Prince Frank.
Oh, who cares about Prince Frank? He's just as square as Little Red.
So he can yell really loud. What's so useful about that?
So, what do you say? Will you deliver our letters to the palace?
Mine is not a question why. Mine is just to deliver prepaid packages.
And wear a brown shirt?
Yeah, that too.
I have a very good feeling about this. How could Justin fail to be charmed by my 1,000 digits of pi?
And how could Jason fail to be charmed by cow lifting?
I've just seen Red Riding Hood, my crystal ball, and she's lost in the woods. How wonderfully lucky, Your Majesty.
What is it, Fairy Godmother? Calm yourself.
Forgive my excitement, Your Majesty, but I have set the first task.
Oh, how thrilling. What is it? Must they hunt the magical white stag or search for a hoard of hidden jewels?
No, they must find Red Riding Hood.
That sounds rather dull. I mean, doesn't everyone know where the Hoods live?
You misunderstand, Your Majesty. Red Riding Hood is lost in the woods, and your princes must rescue her.
Well, that's more like it. How exciting. How noble. I will tell the boys right away. Thank goodness they were all Boy Scouts.
That's right, my dear. Bird brain. It would take a genius to find it in here, or at least a strong man, or perhaps someone with a very loud voice. Enjoy the woods, Miss Riding Hood.
I do believe I'm lost. If only I hadn't given my map to the wolves. If only I hadn't left a trail. If only I used the restroom before leaving home.
Now, Red Riding Hood was last seen at these coordinates, moving south-southeast at approximately 3 miles per hour. Taking into account the average undergrowth at this time of the year, factoring in the angle of the sun, Red Riding Hood would be right about here.
What an easy task. Everyone knows all you have to do to find someone in the woods is lift up all the trees until you got a clear view. I think I see her. found her.
I found her.
With the stupendous capacity of my world-famous brain, I have won the first task.
I don't think so, brother. With my superhuman strength, I have won the first task.
But hey, I got here at the same time as you guys did.
Hey, look, the trail. Got a split. Thanks, boys. Congratulations, boys. You completed the first task.
But who won?
It's a tie, of course, but don't worry. There's still 2 more tasks to go.
Ah! Very gone, Mother. I thought I might be seeing you in the forest.
Evil Queen, I might have known you were behind Red Riding Hood's disappearance. So, how are things?
Kind of slow. It's been hard to find work since that whole Snow White's episode. I mean, there's just not much call for poison apples in this day's age.
Tell me about it. Some days I don't even bother putting on my wings. Well, I've been waiting all on over damsels in distress for years. And every time I turn around, another friend is sounding off in my ears. I find the fairy tale and fairy tale, one bit so homemade as tears.
Well, I've been calling and working black and still I'm on to the ball. I've never even sweet my breath, heck, I even been shriveled up home. Sometimes I wish that I could chuck it all and get back and peace on my throne. I've got the fairy tale blues and it's real bad news. Have to drive and it's not right, but you know I paid my dues, turned it down to news. I'm ready for a new line of work. I wouldn't care one thing if I lost this skin. I'm sick and tired of the fairy tale blues. I'm thinking happy sails without wings, loud smells of daffodils, swimming in a black kettle stew. And it's becoming more apparent that retirement is one of
Good,
the
up
two.
here, you're looking.
I've got the fairy tale blues and it's real bad news 'cause we're driving this long run insane. You know I paid my dues, turned it down to news. These folks are just yanking my chain. I wouldn't care one thing if I lost this skin, 'cause I'm sick and tired of the fairy tales. I wouldn't care one thing if I lost this skin, 'cause I'm sick and tired of the fairy tale blues. You want to grab a milkshake?
Sounds good, but better make it quick. I still have 2 more tasks to set.
Oh, I think I can help you with that.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I'm alright. But anyway,
Why, good day, sir. see me, Wood.
Yes, to see you.
And what a big nose you have. I do hope you're not having an allergic reaction to something.
Oh, no, ma'am. It's just all the better to smell you with.
Yes, to smell you.
My perfume is rather subtle, I admit. But, my, what big teeth you have. Have you asked your dentist if you have a problem with receding gums?
No, ma'am. It's just all the better to eat with.
And what horribly bad breath you have.
Hey, you can't do that. This is a fairy tale. You can only list 3 things.
Eyes, teeth, mouth. Eyes, teeth, nose, breath. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do apologize. But as for you, you need to come inside and borrow some of my Listerine.
Oh, my pleasure.
What do you mean they all completed the first task? I thought it was your job to keep them from completing the tasks.
Don't worry. There are still 2 tasks to go.
And how do you intend to stop them this time? Leave it to Beaver starts in 5 minutes. We don't have time for all the secret plotting.
Yeah, and later, Jackie Gleason is on.
So you see, we're a little busy.
Fear not. Let me introduce you to Gail and Olive. Pleased to meet you, Mrs. But my name is Gail and I have 16 years experience. And I'm her sister Olive. It's 17 years for me.
17 years of what?
17 years as the back half of the Dragon Man. That first year before Gail here joined me. Business? Slow. I can tell you.
You're the back half of a dragon.
And I'm the front half of Mrs. Lampedu's birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, neighborhood feasts, New Year's, kindergarten.
This is how you intend to keep the princes away from my niece? 2 girls in a dragon suit?
We are professionals, ma'am. It may not look it, ma'am, but when the suit is on, it's very, very difficult to tell us from a real dragon. We've had problems with knights in shining armor attacking and ripping the suit.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
No, really! We're so humongous here in the neck just last week.
I assure you, Hood, they may not look like much, but they are very effective. Besides, do you know how much a real dragon costs? You'll never be able to buy that in color TV. Fine. Just so long as they get the job done.
And get out from in front of the TV.
Now, at that point, stand straight in front of them. So it's like they're not intimidating you.
Like right here, like.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta look nasty.
Yeah.
Look nasty.
No.
Spread out from the TV.
So what dial the journal?
Alright, okay, just so you know what to do. You can go on. Okay, say that line again about getting out of the way of the TV.
Do you want me to do this? Yeah, do that. Fine, just as long as they get the job done.
And get out from in front of the TV.
There you go.
Haley Justice did. She is so funny. She is. She's hilarious. Okay.
Like I feel.
fire-breathing dragon, and your sons must rescue her.
Oh, how princely. Should I get out their shining armor?
Oh, I forgot to mention. No armor, no spears, and no swords. It's a rather delicate dragon.
Well, if anyone can outfox a dragon, it's my Justin and Jason.
Don't forget, young Prince Frank is going too.
Oh, I do hope the boys will watch out for him. He's such a sensitive child. I think it would really hurt him to be instantly reduced to ashes by the fiery breath of a dragon.
It's all part of growing up, my dear.
Step back, step back, back, back.
There you go.
There you go.
This looks like a good spot. Easy to defend. Unless they go from behind. She did say no spears. Didn't she? No spears, no swords, and an extra $10 to scare them off before nightfall. Well, let's get to it.
Call yourself a dragon, do you? I don't see any fire or breath.
Stand back, Sir Knight, on the pain of death.
Do you know who I am? I can rip up great trees by their roots and move giant boulders. I can eat 100 cheeseburgers and wash them all down with 100 vanilla cokes in one sitting. I am strong Prince
Ian,
Justin.
step back, step back. Yeah, there you go. Can't see you.
Make sure you stay in that mic there, bud.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, your voice sounded different a minute ago. No matter. I challenge you to a wrestling match. Loser to leave the forest.
Not so fast, brother. For I, wise Prince Jason, have a few words for this dragon. And I guess, I know, Red Dragon, that you plan to eat Little Red Riding Hood.
What did he say?
But I come to warn you, after a careful study of Red Riding Hood's dietary consumption. It's something about caloric intake. I come to warn you, after a careful study of Red Riding Hood's caloric intake, the caloric intake is rich in particular amino acids that can cause great digestive distress for dragons.
No kidding.
If you leave now, you may stay safe and healthy, but if you remain and eat Red Riding Hood, not even Alka-Seltzer will save you from your horrible fate.
Hey, you dragon, get out of here!
What was that?
Get out, get out, get out!
I've had enough of this. This isn't worth Evil Queen's wages.
Go on, scat! Move, skedaddle, make like a tree and a leap! I did it. I chased it away. I won the second task.
You did not. She was going to leave after what I told her.
She was going to leave as soon as I challenged her to a wrestling match.
Yeah, but I'm the one who chased the dragon away.
You know what? Pick up the fairy godmother. Ask her.
Fairy godmother, am I not the winner of the second task?
Oh, dear. Is the second task over already? I was really hoping for a day off.
But who won?
All of you, of course. Don't you know anything about fairy tales? Nothing can be decided until the third task.
Struck, guys.
That's good.
secret habits of dragons.
Guys, you have chairs too close. Move it out. That's okay. You don't have to keep it right there.
Actually, I'm sorry. Miss Father, I would have been safely go behind it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Those beans are looking wonderful.
Well, I'm doing my best. It's not every wolf that can overrate.
Why, I've never noticed that before. What big opposable thumbs you have.
All the better to hold tools with.
Oh, Grandma! I've had such an adventure getting here. I'm so glad I found you here safe.
Welcome, my child.
Good grief, Grandma. What strong arms you have.
All the better to hug you with, my dear.
And what sharp fingernails you have.
All the better to dig potatoes with.
And what big feet you have. Why, I don't think you are my grandma. You're the big bad wolf, aren't you?
No, dear, I'm really not.
I don't believe you.
Ow!
Now, what did you do with my grandma, you big bad wolf?
Did somebody call me?
You? You're the wolf?
At your service.
But if you're the wolf, then who's this?
She's your grandmother. That is, if you haven't horribly injured her. Ow.
Oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I thought the wolf had eaten you.
Me? Your grandmother? I'm a vegetarian. I just came to help out grandmother with her garden.
Really, dear, I think you've been reading way too many fairy tales.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
It's all right. There's no harm done. Now, it seems I had a message for you. Where did I put it?
In your big apron pocket. You said it was only better for keeping messages in.
So I did, so I did. Ah, let me get my glasses. Here we go. Dear Miss Red Riding Hood, this is to inform you that there is a contest underway among the 3 princes to see which one will be allowed to woo you. Sincerely, well, come to the castle for further details. Sincerely, the King and Queen.
Why would I be wooed?
To be wed.
But I am red.
Not red. Wed.
But I'm not sure I want to be wooed to be wed. I'm too young to be a wedding bride. Tell the truth, I'm really petrified. Keep your chin up, dear, now don't you dread.
Little red will soon be wooed to be wed.
On this night, what can I do?
Shadoop and doobie
I'm
doo.
feeling lonely.
Shadoop and doobie
I'm
doo.
feeling blue.
Shadoop and doobie doo.
And I know someday my prince will come. But how could this happen? That there's more than one. On this night, I should be happy. I shouldn't fear. I shouldn't cry. But on this night, I'm truly unhappy. And every tear will surely be shed the day I'm going to be wed.
Don't worry, little red. I'll walk you down the aisle. You will be a vision of beauty. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, little red, for I know they'll like your style.
1 prince, 2, 3, only you. Mr. Right could be love at first sight.
On this night, I should be happy.
You shouldn't fear.
I shouldn't fear.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't cry.
On this night.